All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome everyone that's live on the social media networks, whether it's Twitter, meetup.com, which is actually for you, Meetup, my Meetup group on there. So I'm trying to build that. This is going to be nationwide for a Meetup group on there because our Meetup is a little bit different on there. But what I'm going to do too, this is our first of four. This is going to be a four series. It's going to be a free workshop. So I'm going to get right to it because looking at the time, I want to make it between 30 and 45 minutes. If I finish less than that, I'll take your questions at the end. But now I just want to get straight to it, give you your source. Make sure you guys download it. If you see that on there, bit.ly, predictable cash flow, that's going to give you a download form on there where you can follow through this PDF file where I'm going to teach you guys on there because your goal is you guys see the title here, how to get predictable returns with your retirement investing in real estate. So if you agree, time is valuable. So I'm going to make sure I get to the nuggets on there. So we're going to go to the first section of this four series. So this is a 7-day challenge, as I said before. So let's begin here. What I'm going to do too, I said before, if you guys got any questions, leave it in the section where it says chat or whatever it said, where you can leave a question also. So, but it will be recorded and you can go to a dedicated you can go to the dedicated YouTube and a dedicated website. So here we go. We're going to begin here. So as I scroll down, the title of this is How to Get Predictable Returns with Retirement Investing in Real Estate. Learn the latest way to grow your retirement income. So once again, it's going to be replays. YouTube site, Nicholas Brown REI. Make sure you guys subscribe to my podcast, Nicholas Brown Podcast Show, which you should hear dedicated educational recordings on there. But as I said before, I just want to get to the basics. You're here for a purpose. You want to learn how to get predictable returns with your retirement investing in real estate. It's going to be 31 slides. So once again, I want to get straight to the point, but I'm going to get it deep into it when we get to a chart. I want to show you a chart that we're going to get to. So this is a 7-day challenge, ladies and gentlemen. So welcome to the event. This will be a short introduction that if you like to participate, then I have created a 7-day challenge free workshop. But before we begin, make sure you download your free PDF, as I said before, located both on my YouTube and website. Free workshop, predictable cash flow. That's what it's titled on there. You'll see it in the playlist, play under list. It'll be titled Free Workshop. And here's also the link. You can see the link to my website. And you should, if you guys here on live on Twitter, you're on YouTube, Facebook group, Facebook page, however, LinkedIn, however you got, Meetup group, Zoom, however you got to this video, this event here that we're showing you, make sure you download that and follow this. I'm going to show you how, but it's going to be a 4 to 5 part series because this is a free workshop. You'll see what I mean. So let's go to section 1. Let's go to the next slide here. So this free online workshop is for those who want help with the following problem that you're having, which I apologize on this slide here. I'm about to get this better. You're receiving low performance that's being slowly controlled by someone delegated by your job to grow your 401k and retirement income during these times of inflation. Would you agree? Most of you guys got a 401k, or maybe your financial planner or someone is handling your retirement income. Someone's controlling that slowly, not actively, or not up to date. Where if you watch the videos, kind of a side note, it would make sense for you to be in control to know where your money is being invested, correct? So you can notice your rate of return on an investment. But that's a little bit, like I said, it's more deep. I just want to get like this. This is the first of many. We're gonna many to come. Now let's get to the next slide here. Somehow this slide won't jump up. But during the next 7 days, you're going to be number one, motivated. Number two, taught a simple method that banks and other businesses apply each day that you can do as well. And last of all, what you will, uh oh, last of all, as I said before, you will gain a better perspective about how to control and predict your income cash flow through this passive method of investing in real estate, which this works also if you've never been in real estate. I'm going to show you the method on there. So actually, the method I show you that I teach or that we provide here in the group or that people I work with or we partner with or whatever, this is a method that you're going to learn that you can apply that's safe and predictable, as you said before. So number three, you're going to gain. Number three is going to be about your perspective about how to control and predict your income cash flow through this passive method of investing in real estate. Okay. So today I'm not going to keep you long here on this ongoing meetup event, which my main group is Meetup. So make sure you guys, this is if you're in the Dallas, go on there, type out DFW area, Dallas Fort Worth area, you're going to see a new meetup group. Okay. It deals with the retirement on there. So looking forward to building it. Also looking forward to meet you guys online. We're going to have a location maybe in Frisco, somewhere Dallas Fort Worth area, soon to come also. So we're also going to be live here if you guys are watching nationwide or worldwide. So with that said, let's start the meeting to trigger your motivation. Okay. So here's the question. Here's the question we have here. If you see this form here, this is quotes I like to go by. So I want you guys to participate. You have the PDF form, so you can replay this. It's going to be replayed live. I want you guys to dig into you. There's two things that we go through during the day. It's pain or pleasure, which you agree. So this is what I'm going to do too. And this is with your money, which you agree with the quote when it comes to making abundance of cash flow if you had a simple system. And here's the quote. Out of abundance, he took abundance, but abundance still remains. This is from the knowledge of Vedas and Upanishads. So the thing is, like I said, I love to motivate and plug in your head. This is going to be, as I said before, it's going to be a day one challenge. The KISS design. Reason why I want to make it a challenge, I can't be on here. It would take me to get more in depth into it to follow this. If you follow this system, I'm going to show you to apply where you'll have a better idea and you'll take action if you follow this method here. So that's why I'm breaking it down to a challenge for those who want to stick in and watch this or follow this. Okay. So take a look at this chart. You can also Google today's formula. This is a formula because this is a method. I'm just going to tell my story, which you can go to my site also. Long story, but it's not about me. It's about you guys, right? So I used to be a mortgage broker, loan officer, mortgage broker. Where I invest, which I am an investor, meaning I invest in life. I'm never gonna stop investing. So I'm not the end today and gone tomorrow thing. But this is the formula and it's the method where you can be more aggressive and you can predict how much income you want to make or want to partner or structure. So if you go on Google, type in the word jumbo CD rates, and this is where I'm going to get to you on the slides. Your ROS system, reticular activating system. There's something about that. When you create this system, which I'm gonna break this down on there, we're all looking each day, as I said before, pain or pleasure. You want to endure your pain, and you want to endure your pleasure, correct? But anyhow, look at this chart. So I don't want to get you off. I don't want to get you too deep. I just want to get straight to this point. Jumbo CD rates. Imagine if you have your retirement, because you guys are here with your retirement income. It's not growing as much or effective as you want. You have the 401k. They're not leveraging it. Fidelity, whoever, Schwab, whoever. And at this time, inflation is going up. It's up and down. It's not growing, like selling quick enough where you feel confident to retire. So let's just say, for example, if you had $200,000 and you would go to your bank, this bank here, go to Bank Rate, or you would Chase Bank or Bank of America, and they just have that little sign when you walk into the bank or whatever. If you go online to the bank, it says 3.15% for a CD. That's what they pay yearly. But They will pay you yearly on the CD and your percentage yield 3.15%, $6,300. So that's divided by 12, you get five. If just imagine now if you can get cash flow with that CD, monthly cash flow, which you can't with this jumbo CD. But imagine if you can get $6,300. That's $525 coming each month. So for 6 months, if you see times 3 months, that's 1,575. Most Some know, some do not know. But banks leverage your money with early withdrawal, and they have early withdrawal penalties for using your money. Your money, ladies and gentlemen. Just look at the right chart. Look at the other chart. These are programs. This is an interest only program, mortgage, where you can structure deals with real estate investors, such as myself or people that's out there investing in your area, or you can partner. But you can structure deals, which I show there. Grab the book. I'm just giving you the short version. I just want you to give you the aha. This is one method how you can leverage your money that's safe, secured by what? The property. So this is the interest only mortgage rate. So 10%, no penalty required. $200,000 interest only collateral loan gives you $1,666 a month times 3 months equals 5,000 monthly cash flow that you receive. And you can receive that monthly, you can receive that quarterly, or you can receive it through the term of your agreement of that mortgage or whatever your program that you have agreed. So as you see before, real estate investors constantly pay you a higher short-term interest rate that your income is secured and insured by what? The property. Another thing, think of it, collateral lending. I just want to make this so simple. Collateral lending. When you go buy a car, what do? When you go to the dealership, you either got to pay cash or you got to go by turns, putting money down. The car's selling for $10,000 with 10% down, $1,000 down. Now you're financing what? 9,000. Once you pay now out of the 9,000, you're going to have a term. If you look right here, it says month. You're going to have a monthly note of a term of just say whatever that monthly payment is. If it was $300, you're going to have, let's say you had a term for 60 months. So once you pay that term out, after you make that 60 payment of that $300 and it's paid to zero, what do you receive in exchange for that? You receive what do the bank releases actually? What do the bank release off on their piece of paper? They release a title. But in order for their bank to give you a collateral loan for their car, it had to make some type of value. That collateral had to meet at least the minimum value of that 10,000 that bank was requiring. That not the bank, but the dealership was requiring to sell you that vehicle. Same thing with a home. Same thing with realtors. Realtors, we go find a property worth 100,000. We can get it for 50. Need an extra 20,000 fixed up. Boom. Need 70,000. Well, we'll pay your interest only payment 10%. Where your money is secured by what? The property. That's an example. But each month, if it takes us 3 to 6 months to fix it up, we're gonna pay you an interest only payment. So after we sell that property, what are you getting back? Your principal, and you earn the interest on your money compared to on the left jumbo. I don't. There's nothing secure. What's secured here? They're not securing your money on. They got a guarantee, some type of guarantee, but not to confuse you. I just want you to get the aha moment. This is the example. Okay? So there's a video there. Look further in the video. Once again, I just want to make this short. I don't want to get any further into too long-winded on these types of um, case studies because I do get passionate about that because I show you how to solve that and I'll show you how to grow your money. But that's another issue. Make sure you guys the meetup group. That's the purpose of when we get the meetup and the Facebook groups. We all have time. It's like mine. That's the purpose of me also creating Nicholas Brown REI community, which stands for Real Estate Investment Community, which we focus on active active deals and passive deals. A lot of people want to get the passive, but they have no way of getting that. But there's three ways you can do that. It's called the three T's: time, talent, and treasure. That's a method that I teach also. That's a method where we believe me, that's a method that works. that happens. So if you want to become passive or you want to get there quickly, you got to be active to become passive. Passive. So your day one challenge that I'm going to teach you is called the KISS design. It stands for Keep It Simple System Design. Your plan of execution. Keep it simple, a design. So in order for you to hit your target, you got to make a plan. You got a plan. A plan is designed, so you got to be active to hit your design. Well, that's 4Ds come into place also, which is so what that is saying. Then I shortly will show you is your homework. So with that explained, then shortly I will go over your homework for your challenge these next 2 days. So let's briefly go over your ROS problem. Remember, I was talking about the ROS problem, which if you guys hopefully you download. I'm gonna wait a second. Hopefully you download and you're following through on that form on there. You're following through on the slides and you see that form where it says ROS, Reticular Activity Activating System. Powerful videos on there, TED system. So ROS problem, reticular activating system. Your brain has a habit of veering away from daily emotional pain. Remember, I told you there's two things we go through: pain and pleasure. So think about your reticular activating system. It's a little bit deeper too, where short version, think about it. If you not taking care of the source that's controlling your retirement income, your 401 income, basically your money. If you're not constantly touching base and being active with that person and being able to predict, you're in a world of surprise, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not on top of that. But sometimes you gotta be disciplined. It's a deeper video about this ROS problem, but once again, tune into my I'll be more deep into that. I'll go more deep into that and be happy to explain. We'll lecture on that. So, well, I bet you're asking, what does that has to do with me and my lack of predicting my income growth, Nicholas? Okay, well, as I said before, make sure you head to your PDF form and watch that TED Talk presentation by Blaine Olkers. It's titled, it'll be the title, RAS, Activating System, Unlocking the Screen of Your Mind, Wittaba. This is the title. You'll see that title, which is ROS, Reticular Activating System, unlocking the screen of your mind, Wataba, by which also, ladies and gentlemen, you can reach out to him on LinkedIn if you're part of LinkedIn. So in his TEDx, Blaine reveals pronounce Wataba. What you think about, you bring about. That makes sense. So the idea introduces the ROS and the power of the human mind in discovery and the ability to achieve one's greatest ambitions and dreams. Dream big, he says. So I'm going to repeat this. If you got to replay this a couple times. If you guys are new to investing, are new to pretty much you want to get in the source, I want to find out how your money's working, where the holes are, as you said before. You got to get your mindset. You got to be goal oriented. You got to be disciplined. You got to adjust and follow a new plan. That's what you got to do, though. But be disciplined. But this says here, what you think about, you bring about. So now you got to think positive. You got to think how I'm going to get out of this situation here, this challenge, which is now a problem. How are you going to get over this challenge? Okay. So dream big, he says. So what your goal is? That's the purpose of. I want you guys to see that's what your homework. If you want to follow through, it's designed. I'm going to show you that. I'm going to have a breakdown. You can follow this template. It's located there also. So with the current stage of life that you're facing with your retirement and unsure how to predict, if you're going to predict a stable, safe system to build passive, ongoing income soon, well, for those who have stayed on to the end of this section of your day one predictable cash flow challenge, then here's your homework to apply. Gonna follow the 4Ds of success as I earlier. I may have said earlier, I'm one step ahead. But I always preach this, the 4Ds of success. I preach this to my VAs, my virtual assistant, also one of the virtual assistants overseas. He knows it like a computer. It's set in his head, his mindset. So 4Ds of success is one, design, develop, deliver, and delegate. That's why I said this is going to be a 7-day challenge, but you have homework that if you take action, you're going to apply number two, you're going to apply number three, and you're going to have the choice of number four. Number four is about choices, ladies and gentlemen. That's the short version, okay? Design, develop, deliver, and delegate. So I'm going to show you how to design what you're going through now, your problem, excuse me, your problem or your challenge, or how to predict cash flow, a better cash flow, how to leverage their 401k savings to grow and accumulate more retirement income. I'm going to show you that, okay? We're going to show you that. So where we're at now, we're just about done. Wow, yes, it's going to be quick and simple. We're going to get to action. So let's go over your free document to get started. It's also located on YouTube playlist channel or on the website, as I said before. Get that link and do your due diligence research. Reach out to me. You also can reach out to me. We set up a time. If you get it between now and the next 7 days, reach out to me. Let's set up a time. I'm gonna give you a free strategy. I'm gonna set you up and show you which route you can go. If I can't help you, I'm gonna guide you to the source to help you. Okay, do what it takes. Okay, it's about building bridges. All right. So the title is: This is your goal. This is what followed. This is what I do when back in the early days of flipping houses and buying houses and all and teaching this. Well, I still apply this, but it's in my head also. I write things down. If you guys see my screen, if you can't see my screen, or if you're hearing this or whatever, you write these down. So this is a six steps to your goals and plans, how to get good at anything you desire, whether what you're here for your retirement, how to improve your retirement and become financially free, whatever it takes. It's very simple. Use the KISS method. Keep it simple system. Your goals. Keep it simple system. My life. Keep it simple. Keep it simple system. Cash flow with real estate. Remember the KISS method. All right. Steps to your goals and plans. How to get good at anything you desire. One, set a clear and a specific, well-defined outcome. Where you plan where you plan to be once you set your goals, weekly, monthly, yearly. Example, where you guys plan to be once you set your goals on how can or how will you improve your income, your retirement income, so you can become financially free more soon, or you can have more choice and problems. Set the goals weekly, monthly, yearly, and that's the purpose of group, or you want to get around like-minded people where it's no stinking thinking, where people want to do together, want to do and accomplish their goals together, or push each other for their goals. Action. Okay. So set a clear and specific, well-defined outcome to where you plan to be once you set your goals. You guys are here where you expected the answer instantly. You're not going to get the answer instantly. I can't give you. It wouldn't be right because everyone's situation is different. I may tell you a different way. So that's the purpose of your challenge these next few days until we come back to the day 3 is to write down your goals, what you want. But before then, reach out to me. Reach out. Send me your questions. You can reach out to me more on the Facebook group, the group we have, the private group. Meetup is it's not as simple. Meetup, I'm doing that just to build like-minded individuals, because Meetup, you guys, your Meetup group, this is actually for you guys. I appreciate you guys signing on to my sections, whatever city you're coming from or you're watching this. I appreciate you guys. That's the purpose of this. Now, I would kindly thank you guys. You go and get with like-minded on the Facebook group. You can chat there, ask questions there. You're going to see more videos with me and the experts that I have there. And I advise you to go on my YouTube channel, subscribe there where you get alert, where my main thing is this is my journey. It's also my journey also through these years. These next, Lord has blessed me on 51. So now I want more income passively coming in. That's the goal. But I want to grow with like-minded people such as yourself that are watching this. They're learning. I want to journey together. I want you guys to meet the people that I have met. I'm going to thank you for the people that you introduced me in the group. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I want. That's what I look for. So, but That's your goal. Set your goal. So in the next 2 days or before the next 2 days, send me questions. You can reach me on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is actually where I be also. I'm more quick on LinkedIn. I'm more active now on Facebook group where in time it's going to be more people. You guys going to contribute together and be more active. That's it. But your homework now is more important. If you, it's definitely important. I can't help you if you don't send me the questions or go to the calendar. If I have time at that time of this month right here, reach out to me. We'll set up a time. I'll go over your goals and I'll help. I'll do what I can to help you get to your goals. I'll find out I will have the source. You can go to LinkedIn. I will do what it takes to build a bridge. Okay. So here's an example. I used to do, if you can see right here, I would send out 50 to 100 We Buy Houses letters, postcards every Friday, and we'll drive the neighborhoods to get 50 to 100 vacant signs for We Buy Houses letters. So this is an example. Your situation, this is a template. If you download the template, you can always adjust. You see examples. So your goal is, I don't know, I want to make an extra 5,000 in the next 90 days. I want to produce. If I have to be active, I want to produce 5,000 and add it to my retirement income as cash flow. Whatever way you have cash flow is the key though. I don't know that's why I'm interested to get you guys answered. I want to get your answers. I want to get your questions, interested in getting your questions. So everyone in the group, you may have someone that's like you guys join in together. Remember the 3 T's: time, talent, treasure. Time, talent, treasure. Time, talent, treasure. That's what's going to excel you guys. Remember, in real estate, this is my saying. This is what I realize. This is what I know. This is what I can do. This is saying you can get rich quick, but wealthy is long term. It's infinite. That's passive. You can make 100,000, boom. But if you don't have a system on where it's working, that 100,000 is working for you instead of you working for it, as far as cash flow, creating cash flow, you're not there. You get rich quick. You get rich quick, but the goal is to become more passive. So the reason why I'm saying that, if you guys are not there, this is the purpose of this group. I'm going to teach you, but we're going to provide the sources where you can be more active, where in time, a very short amount of time, you're going to become what? More passive. You're going to accumulate more retirement income that's passive. You're going to find out systems or businesses or setups or syndications. These words I'm saying may seem foreign to you, but that's the key. You want to act as a bank. I got stories on that too, but tune into the next one. That's the purpose of it. I'm excited about this meetup group here and this live event that we're doing. Several more. So this is known, as I said before, when you set your goals, set a clear, specific, well-defined outcome. This is known as task decomposition. Contains the elements of who, what, when, where, and why. Reasons therefore, but seldom specifies how. Contains who are you going to talk to find out what what amount did you have in your savings, or what amount did you have in your 401k that's accumulated, what amount you have in retirement income, what amount you got coming in. Write down that, investigate, write down, and then how, when are you going to improve that? Where are you going to go to get more information, to educate or get around like-minded people, or partner, or syndicate or whatever, or become the lender on to leverage money? So, and why? Reasons. There's what is your why? That's why I say, everyone, what's your why? But specifies. It seldom specifies how. You're gonna learn how. You're gonna start with who, what, when, and where. I'll show you how. We'll go over it together on how. I'm showing you how. So number two, find or work with someone who has already done it. That's the purpose of this group here. Grab the book. It's only less than $5. Grab the digital version I have before. I got the how-to version on there and the steps that you apply, which actually I'm applying part of the steps is in the book to become successful in your goals right now. You see that link? Grab that book. Grab the link. Only $4. You can grab the digital or you can grab the whole package. Very affordable. have too. So find and work with someone who's already done it. That's one of the keys. That's what's gonna get you there. That's one of the keys that'll get you there. I promise you. This way saves you lots of trial and error of time. Stick with my online courses and say well, my online courses or whoever you like, trust, and understand. Get with them, but get started. Get started. Time is very precious. You can't get no more time. It's kind of close to real estate. Real estate is so powerful. You can lose 3 to 5, 10 houses today, and in a very short amount of time, that knowledge that you have and the people you're around that have the same knowledge, you will be right back on course. You will be right back on top. I promise you. And you'll be on the right path of positive and lucrative results very soon, as it says before. Okay. So, number three, you have to immerse yourself, practice, 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 attend the meetups, execute, network. Your network, who you're networking with, is your net worth. WORTH. They always say that. 5 people you surround yourself around with, those who you are. You're like minded. So net practice, practice, execution, doing, perfect doing, not doing perfect. Get started, perfect doing. Build your skills to a higher levels. Get around. Don't be get away from those groups if you guys have the same level or lower levels. Get in groups, several groups that have a lot higher levels of thinking, of done things. Make you more smart. Get in the sharp, make your make your tools sharper, make your mind sharper. That's what you want, and track it daily. I always celebrate on what you have accomplished. Celebrate. An inch is a cinch. Okay, take little steps. You're getting there. At least you made that step. Would you agree? Okay. Number four, review your progress regularly. I have my pad if you see it before, or you can use your notepad on there. Review where you go through daily. When you're doing goals, try to do try I wouldn't do no more than five. Five is really too much as a priority. So in the mornings when you go there, I break them down. But your task, whatever your guys' task is, your thing is you want to know where the bleeding. The purpose of you guys is you want to know how to predict your income. How are you guys predicting? How you want to dig in? So for example, the 401k, what is Fidelity investing in? Where what is winning on the data? Which stocks or what mutual funds are winning? Where now you can use part of your money and invest more. I'm just giving you an example. I'm not. I'm just giving you an example. This is just information only. I'm just giving you an example here. Okay, so don't follow what I say. Don't. I'll just listen. This is entertainment purposes. Okay, but just get a good thinking. You first got to do the how. Write it down and see how. So review your progress regularly. Just get started. Feedback is the breakfast of champions. Identify what's working, what's not working well. What can you do more differently? Track, track, track. And when it says track, 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 ladies and gentlemen, it's in the great test booklet, the Bible, where the Creator gave the brothers talents. And out of those brothers, one of those brothers didn't do right. He just he's buried the money, and you know what happened? The creator, got rid of him. Because he didn't know how to steward. He wasn't a good steward of money, or he didn't even try. So if you worrying about savings, ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna be in a world of surprise in the next few months, in the next few years, if that's what you're counting on for your 401k. You're in the right place if you just execute and track what's going on and be around people who have experience and wants to track it and want to edge each other on to get to that next level. But track, 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 as you said before, I get passionate about this. 'Cause I love the after effect, how people overcome battles and their goals. You know what I mean? Just make it happen. Be tenacious. Number five, be tenacious. Actions beats inaction almost every time. One more time. Action beats inaction almost every time. Thank you for coming. You guys made action to come here. At least you showed up. and keep applying it. An inch is a cinch. When you achieve your results, reward yourself. Reward yourself, no matter how small it is. At the end of the day, give yourself a pat on the back, or do what you take. Do your number ritual. Number six was the last one. Build and take more self responsibility and self reliability. Man, I got to make a video on there. Control. Who's controlling your money, ladies and gentlemen? That's why I get look at the economics. You got to start thinking like the apply these models I'm showing you. You'll know what a man. You'll be a whole nother level. You'll be a whole nother level, a whole new mindset. And this type of real estate investing is very powerful. I promise you. I promise you. But it's about control and self control, and know how what to control, what's being controlled. But that's how I'm talking. I'm talking economics is a little bit different though, but that's the type of conversation we have while our money is working for us instead of us working for money. But it's fun once you get to this next level, I promise you, or this mindset, okay? So that's the purpose of this meetup. That's the purpose of this video here, because I'm here for two things, either a service or a partnership or help you out or be the source. That's the key though. Abundance. Abundance is out there. So build and take more self-responsibility, self-reliability for your actions. The definition of responsibility is a noun, the state or act of having a duty to deal with something. You might want to put money at the end of that. Think of that money. What are you guys thinking? Money, freedom. Be who is responsible? Who is responsible for your financial freedom? Who's responsible for that? The state or fact of having a duty to deal with something. So what's that blank? The state or fact of being accountable or to blame for something, liable to be required to give account as of one's actions or of the discharge of a duty or trust. Who's controlling your money that you can trust, that you trust? Who's controlling all your money? Your goal is to have some type of control, or it comes back to you. Got a story on that also, ladies and gentlemen. Been through this 20 years. Got a story on someone at that time was trying to take advantage of me and my investment of my money. Didn't think I didn't have any control, but I did have control on the documents that I used that I had triggered where they had to talk to me. The title company, they could not close that deal without coming back to Nicholas Brown. Okay. Just a story about control. Control, just a story about control and learning that action, responsibilities, how to get good at anything you desire, build and take more self responsibility, self reliability for your actions. Okay, so we're just about done here. Okay, this definition of reliable: capable of being relied on, dependable, a reliable assistant. I want to plug it in your head. Hopefully, when I'm saying this, you should think of who's controlling your money, who's been relying on your money, who's dependable about your money, who's reliable assistant of your money, or you see, for example, yielding the same or compatible results in different. Make it practical. Use this method strategy daily. Ask yourself what area of your life do you want? Okay, all right, we're from the countdown. But make sure you guys read on. Just apply that. Okay. So, okay, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for attending and staying until the end. So, your goal is to figure out what requirement amount is your ideal goal and where does the problem lay. So, the next 2 days or before the day three, send me some questions. Send me some results. What you got? Please join the group, Facebook group. Go on, plug that information on the LinkedIn. Reach out to me and send me a friend request, a connection request. Reach out to me on YouTube. Got YouTube videos coming out. So also reach out to me. But the main way you can reach me, well, of course, is we got Meetup, but book group, a Facebook group, Passive Investing REI group, okay, and LinkedIn. But put your questions in the or reach out to give me the questions or put your question in the Facebook group. If you have further questions before our next session, then feel free, as I said before, reach out to me with your questions. I'll be happy to help. Our next live event will be on day 3. The next challenge should be about develop. So right now, we focus on design. Write your design and your plan. What do you plan on doing so you can develop? I'm going to show you how to develop. I will show you how to develop cash flow. Once you get that plan with your retirement investing in real estate that's safe, secure, and predictable. So everyone, enjoy the rest of your day and have a great day. As I always end, don't condemn, don't complain because you have a choice to make a change. Have a great day.